why the whole problem is a lot of people from Nigeria are migrating to South Africa because of lack of enabling environment. If we have a good enabling environment, Nigeria is a very wonderful place to stay. Business thrive here too. You understand? Many people will not be trying to move to South Africa.
Okay, sorry to cut you short. What can you say about the bad eggs that we have also in South Africa that are also giving a Nigeria bad image? What can you say? Because there's some things sometimes they'll say they call Nigerians with social things, this, that. What can you say about that?
Every country has bad eggs. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even America has bad eggs. Do you understand what I'm saying? America has bad eggs. Do you understand what I'm saying? So bad eggs are everywhere. They are unavoidable. Yes, they are unavoidable. You cannot say you can come to a country you eradicate bad people.
Sure.
It's not.
Sure.
Bad people make the good people to be careful. Without the bad people, the good people cannot be careful.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, but then we need to do better as a society, as a people too. We need to do better. Work on ourselves as individuals. Then wherever we go, we know that we are carrying an image, not just for ourselves but for our nation. You see, coexistence. God created all of us to coexist. So, and being Africans, there shouldn't be a thing of we are South Africans, we are West Africans. Do you understand what I'm saying? There should be that understanding, brotherly love. Do you understand what I'm saying? Brotherly love. So I think it's a thing of understanding. When you understand that we Africans need to be united, you know, let me tell you something. The Westerners, they are afraid of Africans. They are afraid of the growth of Africa. If all Africans can come together, whether South African, East African, West African, they can, if we all can come together, united, I'm telling you, Europe can never be close to us.
Wow.
Yes. Even America is threatened because the population, our population is growing every day. Yes, it's growing every day.
Every year.
So that's it. So I think we need that understanding, then unity. Once we are united and we have that brotherly love, that is no big deal. And our leaders need to do more.
Do more.
Yes. Because I see a lot of politics in all the whole thing.
Politics involved too.
Yes.
Okay.
So we need to do more. So we just need to have people who have leaders who have that sense of leadership, not just for self-gratification purposes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just to build for yourself, build well for yourself, for your family, even the ones yet unborn.
So basically, what you're saying is the government has their part to play, and we as individuals.
Government has a part to play in everything.
One thing I would say we should do better is, you know, there's this South African politician. Forgotten his name, but he's in the Red Party or so.
Yes.
Like his party. He
Oh
talked
my
about
God.
coming to Nigeria and went to Enugu and tried to
Yes.
pursue.
Oh
and
my
also,
God.
I've forgotten that his name. So he kept, you know, he keeps saying something about opening Africa up to Africans. I mean, Africa should open up to Africans. Maybe we can have some certain type of restrictions, just because, again, you are not controlling as a nation. You are controlling individuals. Do you understand? Because we have diverse characteristics. There are bad people everywhere. There are good people everywhere. Do you understand? You will not say, oh, because of 10 people, you will now say 200 million people are bad. Or I wouldn't say because of few people who woke up in South Africa to start burning Nigerian businesses, those South Africans are bad. No, I wouldn't do that. Do you understand? Yeah, so definitely we'll have issues here and there, but
So the guy's name is Julius Malema.
Julius Malema, yeah. Thank you very much.
Julius
Thank you.
Malema.
So I mean, the guy has been advocating for, you know, the opening up of Africa to Africans. You don't need to keep restrictions. Oh, you need, I'm a Nigerian, I'm going to Egypt, I'll be set aside specially to go through thorough search. But you have someone from Russia or from India coming into Egypt and you are giving him free pass. No, that's totally wrong. Totally wrong.
You can do better.
And I think when they go to that African Union meeting that they go to, they should discuss something important. I don't know what they go there to do. Maybe they go there to just sleep and all that. They should discuss something very important, which means opening Africa to Africa.
Borderless Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
The fault is actually coming from Nigerians.
Wow.
Because the way we behave sometimes in other countries, not the way we behave in this country. And sometimes the way we behave in this country, the bad behavior we display in this country, that's what we take to other countries. So that's why they are like restricting some things in other countries for us. So, and it's really bad.
That's why they are restricting.
Yeah, that's why we should work on ourselves. We should actually work on ourselves first to let other people see us for
Who we
better.
are.
Yeah.
I also know that Nigerians are always trolling other African countries online. We are a troublesome group of people, so it's not surprising. But I don't think it's that serious. I think the first step for Africa to move forward as a continent is we have to start supporting each other. We have to start looking out for each other, because the European Union is not going to do it for us. The UN is not going to do it for us. Sorry to say, the US is not going to do it for us. I'm a firm believer in, you are the one that has to save yourself. Anybody else coming to save you wants something in return, right? Even Jesus Christ needs you to worship him in truth and in spirit for you to enjoy his salvation. So Africa, I feel like African countries have to come together
Come
and
together.
work together.
In the area of South African relationship and Nigerian relationship, there's nowhere you have good eggs, you don't have the bad eggs.
Okay.
I don't want to mention tribe regards to Nigeria.
Okay.
In Nigeria, we have some tribe that have tagged Nigerian name in a bad way, which I wouldn't like to mention in the air.
Okay.
I have my NGO name tag on my chest.
All right.
So I only feel if we give South Africa audience in Nigeria, they should reciprocate it. If when you catch those doing the wrong thing, give them the equal penalty like Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
They have death penalty for anybody trading on drug.
Okay.
It's death penalty. Equally, any Nigeria you find contradictory on your law or doing what you don't expect in their country, let them put them on the normal track. So that's it. They should maintain good relationship. Nigeria is the godfather of South Africa, whether they like it or not.
Okay.
It's the godfather of South Africa.
Wow.
They cannot judge that. Based on that, they need to maintain good relationship.
Okay.
Yes. So there is good egg, there is bad egg.
Okay.
But in South Africa, the bad eggs there, they are more little than the good egg that Nigeria that representing Nigeria in South Africa. So they should marry those who are well presentable, who are well behaved. They should give them more awareness and recognition, and make sure they treat those found wanting, put them on the normal track.
Okay.
That's all.
If Nigeria as a country does what it needs to do in terms of fraud, terrorism, countries will embrace Africa. And you remember, South Africa is the only developed countries in Africa.
Are you sure? We have Morocco, we have Rwanda.
Statistically,
Okay.
based on report, I don't know, you can fact check me. They have to protect, their and I mean Nigeria is not up to par yet. We have socio-economic issues. We have so many other issues we have to tackle first for us to begin to consider ourselves visa-free, nation. So is I don't even blame them.
So you're saying the issue is from us, basically.
Exactly,
Wow.
we settle ourselves first before,
Okay.
because if we don't do that, it's not gonna happen. Foreign policy for them is solid. Not allowing African Nigerians in.
Wow.
So you have to protect your country.
Wow. Protect your own.
Yeah.
Now let's put it this way. Let me before a solution, there has to be a disagreement. You understand? So disagreement is between the people, not the government. The government, our government and South Africa are doing well with each other, because if you want to have anything to do with the government, they don't have issue because there is small sector of people. So I don't think the government really have problem with each other. But the people, we ourselves are the one that has the problem. Like Nigeria are breaking more of their rules. That's what is inching them to do a lot of things to us. So I think it's the people and the people that are having issues here.
Not the government.
Not the government.
So the issue is the people.
Is the people.
The people.
It's
Okay.
the people.
So the people can do better.
Like Nigeria will go there and say this street is, we will rename the street and say you are from Nigeria. This is your. It's not done anywhere in the world.
Like you follow the rules of where you are.
Yes, I think that's where the South African come. What's up with you guys? We accommodate you and you still sleep with our girls, doing a lot of things, doing shit. So I think Nigeria are overdoing a lot of things.
Yeah.
We are not following the rules and regulations.
I wouldn't say anything can be done better, because I think one of the major issues is the fact that, should I say South Africans are jealous? Because low-key, Nigerians are the kind of people that go anywhere and dominate, right? And they don't want that. But like, it's just who we are. If you can't keep up, then sorry.
Wow.
It's like these white people saying immigrants are taking our jobs. But like, you guys don't know Jack. You don't go to school anymore. So who will do the jobs?
Wow. But what can you say about the Nigerians? Some bad eggs over there.
Definitely, they are bad eggs, right? But here's the thing: every country has bad people. So
Okay.
exactly, there's nothing else to add. There are bad people from every country, and if we have a high number, it's because of underlying issues here. A lot of people are doing Yahoo because this country isn't working, right? So you can't pin the person and free the system. Doesn't work that way.
So first of all, I think we Nigerians, our brains and whatever has been happening in the country has been mapped to you have to leave the country to make it.
Okay.
That's another thing because the reason for the xenophobia incident is because of the fact that there are too many Nigerians
Okay.
in South Africa.
Okay.
Right. So what I feel is, if possible, South Africans can give Nigerians like a place and say like this particular place is for, just like the way they have whites in South Africa, where the blacks are not even allowed to even go there or even live there.
Okay.
So we are Africans. Nigerians can have a place in South Africa and
Do
be
you,
like,
do you think that's possible? That they'll give South Africans will give Nigerians a place.
so the thing is, that is what laws are for.
Okay.
So laws can be created and must be abided by, you know, Nigerians that are in South Africa. So orderliness is basically what laws give. So if they can impose laws that would, you know, give that comfort and safety to everybody in, you know, South Africa, I think it's possible for us to like be together. And
Okay, what again can you say about like what can be done better in terms of that, apart from giving us a space?
so
What about Nigerians over there? What can they do better? Or Nigerians traveling there, or Nigerians there, what can they do better?
you are in South Africa as a Nigerian, you know it's not your mother's land. We have Africa is our motherland, fine, but to map it down to Nigeria is your main motherland. But South Africa, it's, you are not like a citizen of South Africa. So when you go there, I feel like there should be some level of like, you know, we Nigerians like to feel like we belong. This is our place.
Like we dominate.
Yes, we want to dominate. So what I'm trying to say, when you go there, you kind of try to like behave orderly, or just what was that word?
Obey the rules and regulations.
Aside that, just try to adapt to the people and live like them, rather than trying to bring your own life into their own space.
Like imposing.
Yes, rather than imposing your own way of life into their own space. So I think that would give them some level of security and comfort. If you as a Nigerian can try to be like them, not like change to be them, but at least follow them with the kind of way they live and try to adapt with their own way of life instead of changing things when you go there.
If tensions exist between South Africa and Nigeria, the government need to also sit together and try to iron it out, because we're all Africans. We shouldn't be treating ourselves like enemies. It should be easier for Africans to access African countries, or it should be easy for Africans to access any other African countries, live peacefully, just like they do in Europe. So the government should come together and see how to resolve these issues that bring about conflict and that makes it impossible for Nigerians to live in South Africa. Nigerians are peaceful people. We just love doing business, making it big, making money, and doing stuff that we get us on the global stage. So we don't fight. We are peaceful people. So the government should try to see how to liaise with each other and bring everything under good atmosphere so that we can exist peacefully.
Okay, about that, everybody will first calm down. Nigerians should calm down. South Africans should calm down. You know, when two people are fighting, if you want to settle this issue, you need to look for the problem, the cause of the fight. So I believe if our government look for a solution, because we Africans, we are not meant to fight each other. We should be able to build relationship. In fact, the relationship between South Africa and Kenya, Nigeria should be tight. We should be very close to each other. Do you understand? So I think the best thing is just for us to like drop our pride and try and work together.
There's like a lot of xenophobia because more Nigerians move to South Africa than South Africans come. I don't even think I've heard of so many South Africans coming to Nigeria. So I think they just like have a problem with it's just xenophobia that's really our problem. And if you can like sort that, even though I don't really understand why they're xenophobic against Nigerians and they're not xenophobic against the white people that is literally running the country, but whatever. If they can sort the xenophobia, then I guess that's the solution.
Oh, I think the issue, apart from the
xenophobia going on. I feel like in order to make it better, the government has to be involved, but it could be brought up by a private sector. But the government has to be involved in making it sort of like how we have Dirty December right now. There could be a season where South Africa and Nigeria have this common event which happens maybe this year it happens in Nigeria and then in the next year it happens in South Africa and it just brings both of us together to share our cultures because I feel like in Africa all of us have such diverse and beautiful culture and we need to share it with each other. Don't get keep
Don't they keep? Don't they keep?
share it with each other. So that's what I think would be a solution to that.
I think if the leaders can address the issue,
Just the leaders.
yeah, and
What about the people?
and the people, if we can see each other as more like alliance instead of competing against each other, or yeah.
See ourselves as blacks first,
Mm.
and so that would make us not divided because I think we are divided alongside. Okay, another thing that I feel is that South African thinks that we are trying to take their opportunities, job opportunities, and a lot of things like that. So, but they should just see it as I think the jobs and everything that they think we are taking is just going to contented people, not just Nigerians and just anybody from any country.
Well, I know it spans from history. It spans from a lot of things, ranging from racism and also things based on the fact that what I heard was in South Africa there are more of white people too than black people, and that kind of thing. There's a situated like border between both of them, so that kind of thing also has an influence. I don't even know how to put it here, but basically the history, xenophobic nonsense that I've seen back in the past, where Nigerians were being attacked back to back and all those kind of things. Honestly, it comes from us as people. It comes from the economy too and everything. I my say won't touch many hearts, but at least we all know what to do. We can do better about it. That's what I can say.
Like based off what was happening before about Nigerians ordering Uber stuff in South Africa. Yeah, that's the yeah. I'm like that maybe because I was here now. South Africa started the ish first because I've noticed that they are fighting for a giant of Africa now. So South Africa, Nigeria, there's not really. I'm not really going to say this is going to be like balance because one wants to outshine the other. So exactly the competition. So nobody's really going to want to back down. So if one starts one, the other one wants to show I can do more. That's how the Nigeria Uber. Yeah. But apart from that, I think everything is just peace. Most people don't really have any business. They're just getting affected from like outside, and nobody wants to back down. Everybody should just chill.
Chill.
Just chill. It's not this life is not fight. Everywhere should calm down. You get, but everywhere should just strive for peace. God first.
Peace, guys. Peace and God first.
We are both Africans. I don't know why we can't we're supposed to be able to relate with each other. We're treating it like a racism type of something.
Wow.
It has to be true. We're brotherly countries. And like even the government too, they have a part to play. We should be able to relate well with each other but there's this tension. I don't know what can be done, but hopefully as we progress, something will be done about it.
It should just be mutual. They should make it. We should be. Since we vibe to their songs, they vibe to our songs too. So we should just make it like mutual.
Everybody should just maintain peace now.
Everybody maintain peace.